Hey everyone, my name is Kumo and this is my reaction to the third episode of Yuuki Yuuna wa Yuusha de Aru Washio Sumi no Shou. So, the last episode, our girls went on a training camp to improve their skills and teamwork and whatnot. And it was at the beach, but not really a beach episode because we didn't get bikinis or anything. Although, we did get like a hot spring bath scene type deal, which I'll accept that as a trade-off. And yeah, that was a lot of fun. Of course, Cnouki was asked to be the team leader, which Togo thought was because of her family name, but later in the episode realized it was more than that. And we also, her name Gin, we found out why she was always late. Apparently she's the kind of person that can't just leave someone alone if they're in trouble, so yeah, that was the explanation for that. And near the end we did have a scene where they were all laying in the grass. Pretty much a friendship development scene, which was also nice. And I just want to say, Cnouki, she is amazing. She is adorable. I love her so much. I just want to get that out of the way real quick. So let's get into it. As usual, there'll be no audio or footage of the anime used in the reaction for copyright reasons. There is a timer in the upper left-hand corner and subs below me to help you follow along. Let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. You thought you could change mathematical rules? And I still don't know that because there were blanks there. Someone's training. Even when you try to look tough, you're still not the least bit intimidating. Apparently that dagger or whatever that was exploded. This is some pretty cool training. And that's a pretty interesting hourglass. Yes, relying on elementary school girls. I think they can handle that. Yeah. Hey, I'll tell them twice. We're getting some time off. Togo seems to be less excited, though. Although, being less excited than those two is pretty easy. You can try. She does she does strike me as a morning person, but what am I looking at? I love you, Cnouki. I love you so much. Yeah, definitely a morning person. What the? What am I even watching? It's a very interesting motion she's doing there. Why can't I just like jump to the computer screen and give Cnouki a hug? Why can't I do that? I mean, Togo was my favorite character when I watched Yuuki Yuuna. But I don't know. I think Nogi might have passed her at this point. I'm gonna... Well, not right now, but I'm gonna rewatch that scene later. I was laughing too hard to even catch everything she said. But I got the gist of it. Yeah, show them in the car. But yeah, there should be little to no battling in this episode. I know I said something like that last time, but this time for sure. I think Togo's vibration function has been turned on. I think she approves. Well, we already knew Togo swings that way, so... She was never this blatant about it, though. I can already tell it's going to be a hard episode to choose a thumbnail for. Yeah, people that don't know Japanese might be confused with that as well, since Gin is silver and Keen is gold. Slow down. Can the camera even keep up with you? And she's spent. Yeah, this is very much going to be a slice of life episode. Unpatriotic, that's her concern. Yeah, Gin has the opportunity to turn this around on you. She's not passing it up. She actually does look really good on that. You know, an elementary schooler really has no business being that stacked. I must cleanse myself. Yeah, what kind of Yamato Nadeshiko are you now? That took a turn. I mean, I would be okay with Idol Togo, and definitely Idol Nogi. And Gin as well? What am I watching? The cat outfit. I mean, she wore a chicken outfit last episode. Yeah. It's a scary place inside of her head. Wow, this is jumping all over the place. Of course it is. Here we go. The Togo music. Yeah, that's her thing. Specifically Japanese history. Yeah, but we kind of know what happens to Nogi later on. sometimes funny. She really is. Togo can be silly in her own way sometimes. To become gold. Wow. Surprisingly innocent. Though we don't really know what happens again later on. Which does make me worry that she might die. I hope not, but we don't see her in the first season of Yuuki Yuuna, so. Even though we saw Togo and Nogi. A masterpiece. Yes, as expected of Nogi. Good luck. That is a nice place. Back to cleansing. Yeah, I didn't think that would be super popular. I mean, it'd probably have a niche audience. Togo. Not the word I would use to describe it. You orientate. I mean, I suppose you could do that. A love letter? I assume a love letter because of the heart. I mean, I can't blame anyone for falling in love with Nogi. And she's blushing up a storm over there. Like how it said 10 out loud. I assume she gets those fairly often. I approve. Now here's your love letter. Well, I was joking. Don't take me seriously. Wow. This episode is so ridiculous. Even the yelling no out loud and just... this episode. And a pool episode. Of course, that's the kind of swim shoes he's wearing. The super serious toga. I don't think anyone's body is ready for this scene. You would battle in your swimsuits, just like that one episode of Flip Flappers. And they're gone. Yeah, they really are bouncing between scenes pretty rapidly. You really shouldn't sew with your eyes closed. That doesn't seem safe. Twister. I see you playing Twister over there. Almost reminds me of what the Hero Club does, like in the first episode. It was taken away. National Defense Mask. You can't just attach mask to a name and make it a superhero name. They're really going with this. Someone as cute as Cnouki really shouldn't wear a mask. Wow. What am I watching today? I can't stop laughing. Is this the best episode so far? I think it is. I don't know what you're talking about. That was amazing. And more of her dreams. Brainwash them into patriotism. More of a nightmare this time, really. My eyes are watering a little bit from laughing so much. Yeah, you can go cleanse yourself again. Wow. Uh, and I was right, this is going to be a hard episode to find a thumbnail for. I got nothing better to do, so I guess I'll hang out with you. You know, this episode almost makes me wish the entire series was just pure slice of life because, man, was this great. Like, it could work as a pure slice of life anime. Oh, it was fun. I can't believe they were serious about pushing that patriotism thing. There was something about that goodbye that felt kind of final. I don't know what that was about. Nogi didn't have any problems relaxing. I think we all did. Then a couple years later, Togo tries to destroy the wall that protects them. Aw, it's over. I didn't want this episode to end. You know, there probably are people that didn't enjoy this episode nearly as much as I did, but I loved it. Yeah, in my opinion, the best episode of the series so far. You know, all 3 episodes of it. On the next episode, Soul, or Tamashi, if you can read Japanese. But yeah, that was the third episode of Yuuki Yuuna wa Yuusha de Aru Washio Sumi no Shou. And it was a great episode. So the girls were able to have some free time, a little bit of a vacation there. Which, a couple of them weren't very sure if they could actually relax, knowing that at any moment another vertex could attack, but I'd say they did a pretty decent job of it. And Togo cleansed herself like at least 3 times this episode. But yeah, this was a pretty crazy episode considering it was slice of life. A lot of the scenes were very rapid fire. Like one moment we're seeing Nogi's dream. The next they're hanging out in the cafe talking. So that's what I dreamed last night, Okay, now we're back at school talking about the orientation. Very rapid fire. It didn't really bug me though. We even had a little bit of a pool segment. I don't want to say pool episode because it was like a couple minutes at best. But yeah, it was very much a slice of life episode. The orientation was definitely fun. I know Togo brought up the idea of it's our duty to spread patriotism to these kids. I didn't think they would actually push the National Guard mask, whatever they called it, thing in the orientation though. And then you had the dance, the 3D CG dance. Just, what was I even watching this episode? And of course, Nogi's dreams were always fun, even though the last one was a bit more of a nightmare, really. But yeah, there was even some dress up, and Togo had a nosebleed. Because Togo hasn't met Yuuna yet, so she has to have somebody else to nosebleed over in this series, I suppose. And yeah, so much happened in this episode. It's hard to remember all the little individual scenes. But just so much silliness in this episode, like just the voice yelling, "No!" that we had twice. One when Togo tried her hands at writing a novel after seeing Nogi's success with it. And when she got the non-love letter, just... this episode was so ridiculous. Like it almost felt like the writers just went nuts with it just to have fun. Like, yeah, it felt very much like that. And yeah, I assume next episode we're going to get back into the battling, because this episode really did not have any combat whatsoever. Which I'm more than fine with. I do love the slice of life segments in this anime. So yeah. Let's see. I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything worth noting. There's that. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. So yeah, let me know what you thought of the anime. What you thought of my reaction in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.